$140 of gas and a Mountain Dew. Me and Miller are gonna go buy something we shouldn't buy. We actually ran up to West Virginia today. Miller called me the other day and said, dude, I found the cheapest X3 on Facebook Marketplace. So we ran up to West Virginia today, got some money in the truck, and we're gonna go buy what Miller claims as the cheapest X3. Because how many miles are on this thing?
I think it's sitting right at 12,000 miles.
I don't think I've collectively put 12,000 miles on all of the units that I own, so for one X3 to have 12,000 miles, I don't really have high hopes. Miller swears that it's worth it. I know he checked with some other local buddies that know this guy, and they say it's a good unit, so.
I'm also pretty sure he's probably done every single Hatfield and McCoy West Virginia trail in existence. Oh yeah, that thing's, geez. I mean, it's really not bad. For 12,000 miles, it's not. Oh my God. Is that a wheel bearing? Oh God. He said it needs a new belt pretty bad.
Yeah, it makes me scared the splines are shot. Miller?
We got a unit, baby.
12,800 miles is a lot of miles.
Okay, but the guy that went across the United States had, I think, 40,000 miles before he needed a motor.
And like I was saying, the guy that we bought it from, seems like he trail rode a lot, didn't really kill it too bad, but definitely ripped it hard. It's been upside down a few times. Honestly, I think with like a grand worth of parts, it could really be a lot better of a machine. All right, so last night we got home late as crap. It was too dark to film. Now we're finally seeing this thing back at the house. He's pulling up.
Oh yeah, I saw the Diet Pepsi changes. Oh my, dude.
Oh, hold on, we got a squeegee.
Luke.
This is it, this is the purchase?
Yeah, this is it, man.
All right, I'll tell you what we got here. We got 12,762 miles.
Jeez, dude. That's like a 300,000 mile truck in X3 terms.
One good point, we got some CT Raceworks lower A-arms. Another con, it's yellow.
Not the ugliest color, I think the high vis color is the ugliest color. I'll fight you on that. But, this is cool.
It's a XMR.
This little rear cage.
Sure.
So this thing is like built for like.
It was a straight up West Virginia rig.
Yeah, West Virginia rig.
I would say the last like 7,000 miles were all on the road.
How many? HMX, what does that mean?
High
mileage X3. Oh, baby.
Well, that brings us to the next point. Luke, I hope you brought your power washer.
Speaking of power washer, pressure washer, however you pronounce it, depending on where you're from, we got a new one because our old one, it blew up. So we got a new, well, Kyle bought a new one. I just use it.
The new one is like it's a remanned commercial one. I didn't think it was that cool until I bought it and used it. I'm like, this thing's freaking sick.
Yeah, just keep spraying in here.
So there is one other problem that we have that Luke doesn't know about yet.
Oh yeah, dude, that thing's smoking so bad. It's got the one wheel peel going.
Burns a little bit of oil, but also one of the splines inside the rear diff is completely sheared off. So it's only one wheel drive right now.
So we forgot to tell you what was actually wrong with this thing while we were buying it. Come over here. And to be fair, the guy did warn us. He's like, look, this thing has so many miles on it, the splines on the axle start to wear down. So where the axle goes into the transmission, the splines will wear down and then it'll just slip. So the axle is like loose in the hole. It's now grinded down all the little teeth inside the transmission. So we do have to pull the transmission out and change out that final drive gear.
The transmission or the axle?
Oh, we have to pull the whole entire
transmission.
Oh, wow.
But we did call our buddy Ben, who's gonna help us do it, who knows pretty much the whole life of this machine. The good side is it's a lot easier to pull this transmission than it is to pull an ATV transmission. We're gonna get this thing washed up. Miller's got some parts to buy, like wheel bearings, axles,
Plastics,
taillights,
tires. Golly, there's so much, dude.
All right, now we have this thing pulled into the shop. We're gonna talk about why we bought this thing, why we thought it was a good idea, and everything about it. So like we said many times, this is a 2019 Maverick X3 XMR edition. This is a Turbo R, meaning it has, I think, 172 horsepower stock, but this does have a DynoJet tune on it, so I think it should be around like 190, 195, so they say. So it's really important to keep your machine clean because the day that it comes to selling it, For example, this guy never cleaned his machine. And honestly, I feel like the biggest mistake people have on Marketplace is they have a really dirty machine and then they try to sell it for top dollar and it just looks like crap. So if you took the extra time to thoroughly clean these machines, you could honestly get a lot more money. Like I said before, we paid $7,700 for this thing. I feel like if we just cleaned it and did nothing else, we could probably list it for sale for 10 grand.
Nah, maybe 9.
You don't think 10? Okay, even 9.
But, yeah,
but like quick tips, if you're selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace, clean your machine good, take good pictures, try not to have more than like 1 or 2 broken things on the machine. It's fine to have a few, but like this thing has a lot of issues. So that's why we got it for such a good deal. So if you're trying to sell something on Marketplace, clean, good pictures, little issues. You'll get the most amount of money. Now, on the hindsight, if you're trying to buy something, find the guy that has terrible pictures, find the machine that's dirty, find the machine that's been on Marketplace for a while and you can just lowball them. If you're willing to buy a problem, you can typically get a really good deal. But that also goes to say, don't buy something that's a problem if you don't know how to work on it. For example, we know a lot about Can-Am machines. This made sense to buy because I knew we could fix it for cheap, probably turn a profit on it and make some money with it. Verse is a perfect example of how that doesn't work. Is we bought a Spark a couple videos ago and that thing had some issues, and I don't know how to work on Sparks because I don't work on jet skis ever. And I just got a call from the shop. They told me it's gonna be 600 bucks, which isn't too bad. But so now we're gonna be $4,600 into it, and I still didn't even get to ride it all summer, versus I could have just bought one for 5 grand and had it all summer to enjoy. So that was kind of a fumble on our part, but we also were buying something that was out of our ordinary. Four-wheelers and side-by-sides are in our ordinary. We know how to work on them. We know what the market's like on them. And that's your Facebook Marketplace lesson today. Whether you're buying or you're selling, these are some things you could do to either get more money or save more money, because there's a lot of money you can make wheeling and dealing on Facebook Marketplace by buying low, selling high, buying something that looks crappy, cleaning it up and selling it for a profit. Like, there's people that literally do that as a full-time job. With all that being said, I think it's time that we do a thorough clean.
Come look at this frame. I don't know if the camera's gonna do it any justice. This looks orange. Probably. So, that's what it's supposed to look like.
That's insane.
And it looks like this.
But besides doing a thorough cleaning, like you see, there's powder coat chipping. I think we're gonna take this rear bumper off, take this roof off. I think I have a stock roof from one of the old X3s. Undo some of this unnecessary wiring that's just kind of not really hooked up to anything.
Yeah, what's up with all these zip ties?
I really want to hit this with a power washer. Taking all these stickers off.
Thank goodness this came with it. The OEM grill, because what is this? No offense to the previous owner, but
this whole plastic here is missing, so we're gonna get that, put that back on. Just whatever this stuff is. So
It's not even connected to anything.
I know.
What is this?
I don't know. Oh, there's a lizard.
Where? Oh, whoa!
We're gonna get all the lizards off.
look at
here.
him. Oh, what's on me? He looks like he could like save us 15% on car insurance.
Maybe.
Look at him go.
I think we've thoroughly walked around this thing and decided all the stuff that we need to do to it. With all that being said, I think we back it out and go for a thorough wash down and show you guys what we do when we wash them. So to properly wash your machine, first things first, take everything out. I honestly, oh, I definitely just broke that. Like, just anything that you can dismantle to get more access, that's what you want to do. Dude, we're gonna have to probably do that 2 or 3 times. I've never had something that dirty.
You might want to be in a...
All right, one last really important thing to do. I always make sure I take a hose and wash all the little random particles of dirt and sand, getting all that little last stuff out of there. It looks significantly better, especially with all the stickers off of it. I totally called that. These plastics are all brand new, and then these are all scratched to crap. And literally, I think we could post this thing back on Marketplace if we had fixed the axle for probably 11 grand. And make some money quick. We still have to pull the trans axle out to get the gear and the final drive replaced. And while I have that all apart, I'll probably repaint the radius rods and clean all this stuff up with like aluminum brightener or something. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. We're kind of running out of time. Actually, when you guys are watching this video, it's Thursday morning we are heading to Busco. So I think it's time that we should probably get everything loaded up on the trailer, pack up some tools, instead of ripping this all apart and then having to do it last thing Wednesday night. But yeah, this thing cleaned up really good. I'm glad we picked it up. I think it's gonna be a cool addition to the channel to kind of have a cheap X3 to start fixing and rebuilding and either figure out, are we doing a mud bog unit? Miller really wants to do a trail unit, and I think that might be the move because it's starting to get colder, but this will be next project to tear down. Before that, we got to get the trailer and truck loaded up for Busco Fall Bash. Obviously that's not going. I also got a call earlier today that I have a surprise at the dealership. So I wasn't planning on this, I literally just got a call, but next video will be a new unit. So that's a little surprise to you guys if you stayed this far into the video. But let's go outside, get the trailer loaded up, and get ready to head to Fall Bash. Actually, I did forget we gotta fit 4 4-wheelers on here because we gotta fit my Renegade, the Tall Snorkel Outlander, the Gen 3 Outlander, the Defender, and we also gotta fit my buddy Walker's 4-wheeler on here. We've got a 25-foot trailer, we gotta fit 4 4-wheelers and 1 side-by-side on, which I don't know that I've ever done that on this trailer, but worst case scenario, we can always put one in the bed of the truck. Let's see how good we are at Tetris.
Everything's actually clean for once. We got the G3 Outlander, we got the Renegade, we got the Tall Snorkel Outlander. This thing got its first bath last video.
It's honestly comical that this thing doesn't look like crap anymore because it got a bath finally.
Dude, we could sell this right now for probably $6 grand. If you took this off and then if you put some plastics and had another person sell it, you could probably get sick. You guys might be wondering whose Renegade is this, and this is actually our buddy Walker's 4-wheeler. Man, you're just gonna have to watch the next video to see him ride.
It's funny when an 11-year-old is out sending Luke on a Renegade, honestly.
It's pretty comical. But this thing's been sitting in our shop for like 3 months now, and
I can tell you exactly how long. It's been sitting for
it is
that long.
Yeah, I'll clean it up for him just so he doesn't have to roll up on a dirty 4-wheeler. He's been waiting 3 months to ride.
I'll get everything loaded up and strapped down. You get that washed, then we'll figure out if the Defender's gonna fit. If not, we'll have to put that in the bed of the truck.
Whoa, look who decided to show up. All right, pack it up. We're not bringing this.
What? Why?
We're bringing the Blazer. Wow.
I honestly think we don't take the Defender, and this is the new Busco wood speeder.
This is my 1989 Chevrolet K5 Blazer. Yeah, there's not much to talk about. It's a Blazer. It's got a little rust. It's got some tires. So if you look really closely, there's a street sign right here, and that's to fill in the like yay by yay big hole that's underneath the driver's seat. So this is technically mounted on
I like the wood.
Yeah, the plywood.
The plywood holding the seat in.
Just ignore the rest of the flaws in this thing. Come check this out.
Well, Lee, I'm glad you did all that rambling because you can't drive trucks at Busco.
I forgot about that. That's a stupid rule.
I need to fix this. We literally got a new one sent out, and they're such a pain in the butt to change out, so I'm just...
If I cared to fix things, I would probably also put the other 32s on here that don't have freaking screws in them, but... I definitely think we can fit one more right here.
Oh yeah.
I've never tried this on this trailer. I've only ever done 3 and then the X3. All right, lastly, Luke, I guess we got to wash that thing. We'll take this back off and we'll put it on sideways.
I'm not gonna do a deep clean, I'm just gonna hose it down, but all right, we're just gonna do a little soak. Look at all this dust. Oh my gosh.
All right, my other one tech tip of the day is when you're strapping your stuff down on the trailer, especially if you're loading it sideways like this, strap it from underneath. I hate when I see people, this literally infuriates me. When people strap from here to like the bumper and it pulls down, because then as you're driving, the suspension compresses and then the straps fall off. Or you throw 2 straps underneath it, they go from this side to that front bumper and then from that side to this back bumper. And it can't roll forward or backwards because you're pulling it like an X. We've trailered these machines so many miles across so many states and I have strapped it like this all the time. I've never had one strap break, come loose, or anything. So that's my little cheat code of the day. All right, Luke, how are you making out with this thing?
I need to go dry it off, so I'm gonna go dry it off really quick.
I feel like I've switched my shirt like 10 times in this video because it's kind of been filmed over the last like 3 or 4 days. But my buddy Walker's Renegade is finally all buttoned up. I had to rebleed the whole brakes and replace the pads. It looks like we are completely ready for fall bash. I've got to throw this on the trailer in the morning, and then I got to throw some tools in the truck. You guys saw that we're gonna pull into that machine, but we're deciding to wait until after fall bash. And I keep getting people that are asking me, where is this Renegade from? What's the deal with it? So hopefully some of you guys got the answer from this. No, I did not buy a new Renegade, but I am gonna give you guys a spoiler for next week's video. We will be getting a new, are we telling them? We're getting a new something, a new Can-Am. Stay tuned till next week. We post every single Wednesday. If you're not already, please hit subscribe. We're almost at 350K. It'd be cool to hit that goal pretty soon. And as always, I appreciate you guys. I look forward to reading the comments, and I'll see you guys next week.
Goofy person right now. That way looks silly.
At least we don't look silly or anything, Luke.
I feel like wearing four-wheeler helmets would also look silly. I don't know, they're both equally as dumb.
So normally we have our GoPros on our helmets, but Luke wanted to use these head mounts just so we didn't have to wear helmets while we were cleaning things. So now instead of looking normal with helmets on while we wash this, we can look goofy with GoPros on.